Alrighty, got a Macbook battery. They're pretty thin, so they must be full of some kind of lithium flat cell. This one's got a bit of sticky coffee on it, which was the death of the MacBook that it came out of. Not too sure how to get into it. Warning, do not remove the battery. Damn. Wish I'd read that before I took it out. Yeah. We're just going to have to poke around and see. That's a big bit of plastic. Maybe. Oh! Gee, they buckled in quick. Whoa! Ping! No screws under there. Maybe get this sticker thing off. Whoa, yep, there's a battery. They're big uns, there must be just 3 in there. What can we use them to power? If they're any good. Oh, here's another one of those little... Oh, God, they just push right in. It's a 10.95 volt battery, 77.5 watt hours. 11 volt. Oh, polymer. There's no screw holes. I don't know what that thing does. There's no screw holes underneath any of this. Just press together and then that's it. We need the little Dremel or something. It's easy to cut that off. Oh, see, it's starting to bend that. That's no good. Red Devil. Oh, that's the way. Carefully cut the seal. You don't want to go too far in and get the battery. Just enough to break that glue. Oh, that's beautiful. It's like a hot knife through butter. That's what we wanted. Nice rip apart. Yeah, big batteries. If it's 11 volts, about 3.6 volts each, so normal LiPo sort of voltages. And there's all the controller circuit. Yeah. That is not, that'll fit through there, but that plug's not going to. That would Oh, smells funny. That would balance charge these bad boys, I imagine. There's one lead there, one lead there. Oh, extra sticky little thing. How are we going to do here? That's soldered to the board there, so it's not coming out. We'll cut it. I'll cut it. We'll get the best side cutters there are. Cutting. You wouldn't think it'd make a difference, but these side cutters, compared to any other pair I've used, are that easy to cut things. Pop that out. Rubbish. Then we've got some big old batteries to play with. Positive. Big old negative under there. There we go. Fire up the multimeter. 20 volts. You'll be happy to know I've got more multimeter leads coming. So yes, I will have a red one and a black one, which makes me excited. 5.2 volts. So still got a bit of charge, but definitely flat. But luckily, in this mess, it's always messy and clean, messy, we have the power to charge it. So it's 11 volts. It's got all the circuitry on there to even that out amongst the batteries. So we should be able to clamp onto them and just charge it. We'll turn our battery supply on. We'll put it, just to be safe, onto about 11 volt. This should take care of all the charging love that the lithiums need. Hopefully, otherwise there may be an explosion, which is much more exciting than just charging some batteries. There we go, they're taking 5 amps. There you go, look at that. We just need to monitor them, make sure they don't get hot. Going down. What it should do is it charges. And they're not even warm yet, which is a good sign that none of them are dead. There's no details on them. A few numbers and probably model numbers that you could look up on the Googles. But I mean, LiPo batteries are 3.7 volt, 3.7 plus 3.7 plus 3.7, so it's at 7.4, 10.4, 10.11 volts, yeah. 3 cells. They're big batteries. I mean, they're going to run. I'm going to hook one of these up to my water meter when I can get the new part to fix it. That should be better than the batteries in it, maybe. If they run a Macbook for all that time, then gee, it'll be handy. So it's not actually taking any amps anymore. Oh, it's because it slipped off the charge, but let's fix that up. I'm just going to check the voltages. That's going to take in 11 volts, and then this should be shooting out a division of, add these batteries up, so say 3.6 volts, 7.2 volts, and then the 11 volts ish we should see across the wires. So we're just going to check that, just for kicks, just to see if we know what we're talking about. First one, 3.6 volts. Second one, 7.3 volts. Third one, which is under there with the big wire, 10.9 volts. That makes sense. Let's just switch the power off to the charger and we'll see what the batteries say then. So nothing. 3.6. Oh, sorry, measuring the earth, that's why it says nothing. 7.2 and 10.8 volts. Cool, so we've charged the battery from 5 volts up to 10.8. It'll need to sit for a while, a bit longer to get charged from here though, but that's pretty good. Turn the power supply back on, let them charge for a bit longer. Still just taking 0.3 of an amp now. Very good. That just about concludes this little teardown. If you want to see anything else while I've got this battery, I didn't want to rip all this apart because I might use it as a whole yet. I'm not sure. I might put them, just take them out of parallel and put them in series. I mean, that's a big little battery bank that'll come in handy there. Oh, just one other thing. There's 2 batteries there. 2 batteries, 2 batteries, 2 batteries. It would be interesting to take them apart and just see how they're rigged up. I'd say, because of the voltage readings we're getting across here, these batteries will be in series, like 2 in series, 2 in series, 2 in series, and then they've been paralleled up to get the capacity. That makes perfect sense. Big batteries, big flat batteries. I'll have to work out how many, well, I won't have to. I'll just use them on something and just see how well they last. I'm going to say they're going to last a long time, just by the size. But we'll see. They're sticky. That was just a quick teardown. We're done. I'm going to charge them up. They look like they're all good. 5 volts in them. They're definitely flat, but even though we're down to 2.5 amps now, battery's still cool to touch. We're on fire.